Razor Sharp Studios. It's time for the Big Dog AC show.
What the fuck has been going on? We've been gone a while.
We've been gone a while, and where are we? I feel like I'm Joe Biden. Where am I at? I don't know.
We're not doing politics.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're not doing politics. But where are we again?
We're in Oregon. New studio,
right.
Razor Sharp Studios in Oregon. It's beautiful. It's great to be here. We've been gone about a month, maybe a little more than a month. I don't know. But, man, it's so good to be back. Big Dog AC show. We're going to kick your ass tonight. We got a lot of things to talk about. A ton of shit, which means we have absolutely nothing.
which means we have nothing, no show prep.
Yeah,
we're just like, hey, we're here.
We're just kind of hanging out. The new studio is nice. Although we don't have that table, they just kind of made a little something so we could do a show because it's been a while since we did one. So we're back. We're, ecstatic, happy to just be in a place that's really nice, green, rains a lot. Yeah.
Compared to where we were?
Yeah, yes. It's very cool.
It's very nice to see the mountains with the pine trees and the blue sky. It's pretty.
It's pretty cool. We appreciate everybody when you put out the new show coming, Big Dog AC show coming. You put that out, people were like, hey, what's up? Hey, so it was really cool. People, I guess they missed us.
I don't know. Ready or not, here we come, right? So
I got a funny story. This is funny. Okay. So about 10 o'clock this morning, me and AC went out, do some stuff. So we ended up going to this little burger joint, when they first opened up. So we roll in there and we order some food and pull up to the window. And she gave me the senior citizens discount because I ain't shaved in like a month. I don't know.
I'm thinking that if you're over 50% gray in the beard and the hair, they're like, okay, you're a senior.
Put that shit on there. Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'll take it. I'll take my 15 cents. I don't care.
That was funny. Yeah, well, it did drop the bill down, a little bit when we were accounting for a change and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
it's interesting. AC and I are driving around Oregon. We have no fucking clue where we're going. We're just driving along and get lost and end up in the middle of nowhere. I gotta say though, Corvallis, Oregon is beautiful. It's amazing.
It's very nice.
If you really want to see like a serious college town that has their shit together, go check out Corvallis.
It reminds me of San Luis Obispo, California, because that's a college town too.
Yeah.
Very similar, but it's just so nice. It's so nice up here. I mean, the air is fresh.
The air is fresh.
It rained this morning.
It rained.
And it's nice. It's not 90 degrees like where we were. Would have been 90 degrees today, and it was only about 70.
It was a tough thing, to leave. We didn't want to do that because your folks are close to where the studio was before, so we didn't want to go. But I think it was the best thing we could do.
But they're coming to visit this week, so that'll be nice. So we'll see what they think. My dad is a sheep guy, so driving up I-5, like one of the major routes.
You need to explain the sheep guy thing.
He used to raise sheep. Okay, he's not like a hillbilly in the backwoods with the sheep.
Yeah, no disrespect to the hillbillies, but
I'm sorry if you're a hillbilly and you accept that, and you're listening to the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
No disrespect to that. But he used to raise sheep, and you drive up here. There's so many sheep. It's like, that's crazy.
Yeah, you come up the I-5. It's so nice and beautiful. We've been putting this thing together a little bit, but we appreciate Razor Sharp Studios, and here we are. We're back, having a good time. Now, here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do this.
What?
I'm going to try to get a hold of Snacks.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to try to get him on the line, and because Snacks got COVID-19, and it fucked him up. It really did. He's a young dude too, and it still got him. So I'm going to try to get him on the line here in a few minutes. We also have a movie review.
Yes, still, of course.
Yeah, we have a movie review. And what is the beer we are drinking tonight?
So today we are drinking Ancestry Brewing Pilsner, German-style Pilsner, 5% alcohol. And Ancestry Brewing is from Oregon, of course.
Of course, yeah.
Brewed and canned by Brew Abyss, LLC in Tualatin, Oregon. So, we're up here, so of course, all the beer is from Oregon.
Of course it is.
So, but anyways, I tried, finding different things like kind of off the wall or whatever. And so, yeah, this one's actually pretty good. And I like the can because it's got like some label on
it's
it.
Like or like a flat white looking can.
Yes. Yeah. And so it's like a plastic covering on it. It actually looks pretty cool. And that's the one I posted on Instagram and Facebook and stuff. So, but it's really good. It's Pilsner. So it's light. It's like a Budweiser. I hate to say it's like a Budweiser, but it's better than a Budweiser.
I think so.
But it's light. It's not like an IPA or anything. It's it's tasty.
It's pretty tasty. So
and then our backup after that.
Our backup is
a Deschutes Brewery, of course, because of course we're here, Bend, Oregon, Mirror Pond Pale Ale. And this one we've had a few times since we've been here, and
it's pretty good.
And it's good.
Yeah, we like
this
it.
one will kick your ass. Let's see. What's
the
percent? Oh, it's still just 5.0. Same as the Pilsner, but
it's not bad.
But it tastes more hoppy or something.
It does.
Than that. So it's good though.
So I got to ask you. 1 out of 5 beers on the beers.
1 out of 5 beers. Well, I've had 3 of this, 2 of this one. They're good. I like them, and I really think this Ancestry Brewing beer, the can, is super cute. I think it's cute.
That's cool.
Check it out. With the little covering on it.
You can check us out, Instagram, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. Big time. I'm still celebrating 40 years of Motley Crue.
My God. That was like way before we even left.
But I know, but I'm still celebrating 40 years of Motley Crue.
Okay.
I mean, what a great time, man. I mean, I'll listen to that first record no matter what. It's just really good. Yeah, I will. So I've been kind of looking on Twitter a little bit and seeing what everybody's doing. And man, I'll tell you what, Nikki's got a nice house in Wyoming. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Yeah, I've seen all those pictures.
I don't blame him for getting out of LA and going to Wyoming, man. That's fucking awesome.
Well, no, I'd rather choose my Wyoming than LA. Yeah, jeez.
His wife's getting to do the decorating of the house up there and everything. It's really cool, some of the stuff they do up there. But so I'm celebrating my 40 years of Motley Crue. So that's the way the fucking shit rolls.
All year fucking long.
All year long.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's talk about how about our travels on the way up here.
Oh my God.
That was of course three something weeks ago.
I'll be honest. Coming up to Oregon in the new studio and everything, what a pain in the ass. It was out of fucking control.
First of all, we are the ones that had to pack up our house because of course we came up here. So we got a house up here.
Yeah.
So it's not just the studios, it's like we moved up here.
Yeah.
So packing all our shit.
Here we are. Yep.
And when we were packing up down there, it had to be fucking in the 80 fucking degrees. I don't know. It was hot as hell. It felt like at the time.
It was
trying to load
crazy.
a 26-foot moving truck, and we were sweating our asses off.
Oh shit!
And it felt like it took hours and hours and hours.
And then we drove up. We drove up to Oregon. We were driving along. I was driving the moving truck, and Snacks was driving my car, and you were driving yours with a cat in it.
Yes, I had Rock and Roll Kitty with me.
Yeah, Rock and Roll Kitty
in the kennel in the back seat. It was awesome. No, it wasn't awesome. It was fine though. I mean, she was good. She didn't know what the fuck was going on, of course.
She didn't.
And then of course we stopped in Weed, California.
That's where we stayed.
Yes. So getting her out of the car into the room, and then getting her back the next day into the car. She did not want to go back in the car, but I don't know. I feel like because we got her from the shelter, and I know that she was returned before we got her, of course. She just didn't know what the fuck was going on.
I think that she thought maybe she was going back.
I know, and I felt so sad. Yeah. So, but no, she's here with us now, and she's
Rock and Roll Kitty, man. She's with
okay.
us. Yeah, she's going to be part of the Riz Sharp Studios. Why do I keep fucking that up every time I say it?
I don't know.
Every fucking time I say Razor Sharp, it's all that.
There you go. You said it right there.
Yeah, I got it that time. Anyways,
I don't know, but Kitty's happy now, and she's got her cat tree, so she's good, and we're here, and she's fine now that she's, we're settling into our new situation, and we're all getting used to it.
Yeah, it's interesting because the weather. For one thing, the weather between here where the other studio was it's night and day, man.
Oh yes,
and we appreciate that. coming up here, fresh air and fucking cold.
Nice, yeah.
It's so nice.
Yes, but then as we were driving over, you were going to say you were driving the moving truck, and how was the weather when we were driving up?
So we go to some peak. I don't know what peak it is.
I want to say someone told me it might have been Mount Ashland.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Snacks is ahead of us.
Yes.
He's calling me, telling me it's raining.
Yeah.
So I'm all right. So then you're behind me, and I'm all, it's raining. And as soon as you get to the peak, it's fucking snowing.
Yes, it's fucking
And I
snowing.
got a 26-foot truck. I'm like, well, I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drive off the side of the damn mountain, and that's it for me. But
It was crazy.
it was crazy. We made it.
We made it.
We're so,
But it's like it started. First it was, I think it was rain for a second, and then it like you could see that it was sticking and it was kind of icy on the windshield, and then eventually it was like just really big.
yeah.
So it
was-
went from like sleet to snow or something. It was crazy.
It was crazy. I got out of the mountains, and when I got out of the truck, when we got here, I just kissed the ground. So, oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you.
It was so wild.
Fucking
Oh my
nuts,
God.
man. Yeah, I knew it was going to be like that. I knew I was not going to get lucky to drive through some sunshine when you get to those mountains. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, because it still snows or rains up here, and then it was the highest peak, I guess, on I-5.
Right.
I think that's what it was. So of course, you're driving through the fucking clouds. So it's like it would be rain if it was lower elevation. But yeah, I know. He did something nasty, and then I'm ignoring it, and he's laughing.
What? I thought
So-
it was funny.
He farted, so it's
Yeah.
not very funny.
Got to break in the new studio.
He's on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
I'm not near him.
Beautiful.
And then it turned
6
into
feet.
snow. Yeah, so it was wild. You're like, I'm gonna die. I'm like, you're fine. Just keep driving.
Driving.
Just drive slow. It's okay. I'm
Yeah.
behind you. And
It was crazy.
You know,
we got here though. We got here.
we got here.
Snacks was with us, and then the first night we stayed overnight, because if you do that whole drive in one
Well,
day,
it was
you're
gonna
done.
be 11 plus hours.
Yeah, so we stayed over one night, and the room next to ours was his room, and it was nasty. So they switched him up to the really nice room on the second floor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
we're in nasty land down there.
Well, because we had the cat, and you kind of have to, well, we reserved that space because of the cat, because we had a room, or because we had an animal. And I feel like they didn't really clean the room very well before we got there, that somebody had a dog, and they probably didn't really wipe everything down. I don't know if the maid housekeeping service even went in there.
I think they went in there, but they don't clean it.
I don't think they did very much, because I feel like the lower, like the first level rooms are for the animal owners, that with all the dogs and stuff, because that's what you want to do the first floor.
Right.
And I just don't feel like they really took care of the room very well.
They didn't, and the cat was trying to go under the bed and come out looking like Santa Claus.
I know.
All this fur on its
I don't know. Of course, she's fucking nosy as hell, and then they don't clean, so there's all kinds of bullshit underneath the fucking roof.
We left the next morning. We were like, "Fuck, we're out of there."
Yeah, I was like, so we brought in our pillows from outside and our blanket. I'm like, I'm not sleeping on that shit.
No.
So we brought in our stuff. Yeah, so we got up, needless to say, we got up super early. I don't know if I slept the whole time.
I got a little sleep, but we got out of there. Then we made it here, and nothing was built. Nothing was. It was like, fuck. We gotta wait now to get in the studio and do a show.
Well, yeah.
here
So
we
we
are.
waited, and here we are now.
So
Blowing your fucking mind with
that's
our shit.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
So I know there's no movie. You haven't even watched anything, but you did watch something a while back.
I watched something, I want to say, less than 2 weeks ago. So we've been busy with other shit.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to watch things like on a regular basis.
No.
But I did watch something like I say, less than 2 weeks ago. So that's what I'm going to talk about this time.
Yep.
But I can't wait for Mortal Kombat to come out. Fuck. I don't know if it's out now or not, but I want to fucking see that movie so bad.
Okay,
It
it'll
looks
be
so
out.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool when it comes out. I've seen the previews. It's
It looks
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah.
And anyone that's like really been following Mortal Kombat from like the beginning, like the 90s and shit. This is going to be so crazy because, of course, they did what they could in the 90s and it was cool and campy and all that shit. But this is going to be like good graphics and good special effects and shit. And it's going to be fucking amazing, like the way it's supposed to be.
Are they going to have that 6-arm dude who loses? That one guy?
Yeah, I think so.
6-arm.
I think, yeah, I think he's going to be on there.
So it's the same screenplay?
It's probably going to be the same fucking story. Right. Slightly different, but the same. But it's just going to be better graphics and, better everything. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Will you do a movie review on that?
I will, if I get to watch it.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know if it's going to be on HBO. Also, I think it's going to be in the theaters too, but I think... with all this COVID shit, things are starting to shut down again, and I don't know.
Well, speaking of COVID, we'll see if we can get Snacks because he just recovered from it. Mm-hmm. I want to ask him, how that was because, that's crazy to get that and then come out of it.
Well, we've known a few people, and they're all different. Right. Like people that we have known that have gotten it have been all different.
Yeah.
So everyone's reaction is completely different.
Yeah. So we're gonna try to get him and ask him about that. We also have a movie review coming up, and we're in the Razor Sharp Studios. It's a Big Dog AC show. Big Dog AC show. We're back. I can't help but laugh because we have Snacks. Snacks is on the phone with us.
Snacks on the line.
Snacks is on the line. We talked about this earlier, Snacks, that, you got COVID-19. That was a terrible thing, man.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You're still going through it, though, right?
Still going through it. Got my oxygen. Getting through it.
So, how many oxygen tanks did you get?
So, they have a 24/7 one that plugs in and it creates like its own oxygen, I guess. And then I have, let me count right here. I have one emergency tank in case, any power goes out. Wow. I have 2 portable 5.5 hour tanks.
Damn.
And I have 2 portable 20-hour tanks. But I don't really think I haven't been going anywhere, so I don't know why they gave me so many portable
ones. Yeah,
ones.
where do they think you're going that you need all these portable?
I don't know. I guess they think I'm going to go to a park or something. I've got COVID, so I don't really plan on going anywhere.
Technically, you're not supposed to go anywhere, so I don't know why you have all these portable things.
Yeah, they said, you can only have a portable one for your next doctor's appointment. It's like, okay, but why do I need the 20-hour ones? I just have the doctor appointment.
That's for when you go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's it. When you walk into the bathroom, you have your own tank. Yep.
Yeah, I guess.
Yep.
But they have me connected to this long tube, and it goes around my house. I'm able to. Yeah.
Well, so you're feeling better, though.
Yeah.
I am. Yeah, I would say so. I haven't been coughing much. My mom, she's got the cough, she's got the pneumonia, and I got the fatigue and the nausea, but. Other than that, clearly the oxygen because I'm on the tank. But
shortness of breath, and you had mild pneumonia also, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So together, you and your mom make the perfect COVID patient. You got everything.
Yeah, and it was interesting because we were both in the hospital together, and we had side-by-side rooms with our like a big plexiglass windows.
That was cute.
That's nice.
In the hospital, so it was nice.
You guys. I guess. You can still have your meals together, and everything.
Yeah, we still had our meals together. The hospital we went to they have a great food service.
Yeah, they do, man.
I was going to ask how the food was. Yeah. So what kind of food did you have in the hospital then?
My menu is over there somewhere. But let's say one of them was they'd have shrimp scampi.
Wasn't there like filet one time that you were going to try to get at one time and you didn't get it?
Yeah.
You didn't get filet mignon, they wouldn't let you have it.
No, because of COVID being an upper respiratory thing and like with your heart and everything, they want to make sure you're not having red meat.
Wow. I've never known anybody that actually had COVID. So when you got it, man, we were all worried about you. So
my niece had COVID. She had 10. No symptoms whatsoever.
10. She just gave it to everybody.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I know.
So
that's what she does.
We're glad, like I told you earlier today, that we're glad you didn't go to ICU and you're in there, man. That's crazy. I think COVID kind of affects everybody differently. So
Yeah, it definitely does. And they're saying, there's all this stuff coming out, and just people just be safe and everything, because there's more waves of stuff, which is understandable, I guess.
Right. Yeah, of course. It's,
I didn't think I was gonna get it.
no, you got it though.
You did, but let's get back to the food. Okay,
Yeah.
so you have the shrimp scampi.
They have shrimp scampi. They've got street tacos. They've got.
This is the
they have-
hospital.
Yes,
Yeah.
the hospital. They have salmon. They got. They have other type of fish that I don't know the name of that I got, and then they have meatloaf. But when you think of meatloaf at a hospital, you think it's disgusting. It's actually really good.
What about
They
breakfast
have
and lunch?
all these different sides and veggies. They have sandwich wraps. They have all these different. You can make your own omelets. They have pancakes. They have
Damn.
full on.
So this is all in the hospital. All in the hospital.
All in the hospital. It's like they have one of their chefs, I guess, came from a well-known area. So they're stepping up their game.
Yeah, it sounds
Wow.
like it. Sounds like it.
And what kind of dessert was there?
Oh, they have everything. They had pies and cakes and ice cream and sugar-free and gelato, and
Yeah.
Didn't you get
I got
chocolate
one.
cake, or you were going to try to get chocolate cake?
I was gonna get it, but then they discharged me.
Oh, bummer. You're like, I want to stay another night.
Damn it. I need to
I'm
stick
telling you,
around.
They
So-
discharged me.
So the next time you come over here to the studio and do a show with us, you got some new snacks, huh? New ones?
Yeah, I'll bring the hospital menu.
Oh, gosh. Yep. Oh, let's talk about when you were in the hospital then, and you had the shower cap. What was that like?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Or the shampoo, the shampoo cap. Shampoo cap.
Shampoo cap.
So when I was in there, they mind you, you get your own room clearly because you're COVID, and then like I said, my mom and I are the only two patients in the hospital with the COVID. So we had our privacy and everything, but with me, because of my oxygen and everything, they had me connect to all these machines, or the pulse and everything like that. All the machines, the leads, they call them, on your chest and everything. So I wasn't able to, disconnect myself from them to go, in the back and use the shower if I needed to. I'd have to, be a whole assembly. So what they gave me was a shower cap that built in with the shampoo and conditioner. And you got to put it on and you rub it in, you let it sit there, you do that, and they give you these wipes to wipe yourself and everything. And
So snacks. They have a shower cap that washes your hair.
They
can't. Yeah, they can't find a cure for cancer. What is up?
I know, what the fuck technology, man.
Damn.
What's up with
Yeah.
Jeez.
You leave it on there for a few minutes, and then depending on your hair type, you leave it on there longer or not.
Nice.
And then you take it off, and I guess it's just, it's there.
But did it feel like you washed your hair? Because it didn't look like you did.
It was like you had dreadlocks. That's what you had.
It didn't.
I think they need to fix their formula.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it did the best of job.
Yeah,
Because
it didn't.
I came home and took a shower right away.
Yeah.
But it's so different when you're a patient and you're connected to all these things, because you have so much more restrictions.
Yeah.
Whereas my mom, she's only connected to one thing. She's unplugging herself and she's walking to the bathroom. She getting up and everything.
Well,
where I'm a nurse to get myself.
And
Yeah.
you're just looking there like, hey, what the fuck? Give me some shampoo.
Well, we're glad you're out of the hospital. We're glad you're feeling better. Looking forward to you coming up and getting in the studio and being on the show with us.
And so, next steps though, to get you off oxygen, what do you have to do?
I have a test this coming week, and they're gonna challenge my oxygen. Make sure I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pass my oxygen. I've been making sure my stats are okay and everything. They're gonna test me to do certain things and make sure. I cooked today. I made some great avocado toast with some scrambled eggs.
Damn.
This nice bread and homemade bread.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get a little butter. You put some cheese, some shredded cheese is your choice. I did a little bit of Colby Jack and a Monterey Jack,
Mm-hmm.
and then some shredded Swiss and Gruyere.
Jesus,
And then
how many
oven.
fucking cheeses do you got at your fucking
Damn.
house? Jeez.
You put that in the oven.
You're not going to be taking a dump for a couple
I know. What
days.
the fuck?
All
Well-
the cheeses.
Well, with COVID, like, diarrhea is a big symptom.
So you want to eat a lot of
Give me a
cheese?
pound of cheese, Mom. I got
Yeah,
shit.
Oh my god.
I will say that, and like anybody out there who thinks they have COVID or anything, just know that you're going to be really fatigued. So
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
like,
The main thing. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
like my mom and I, we did not lose our sense of taste. We didn't lose our sense of smell, which is a big thing to say you do. You do lose, but my mom and I did not lose that. Ours hit us more with our energy, like we're zapped.
yeah.
But
Well,
and then the diarrhea happens to people.
That's nice.
oh
So,
yeah.
you know, but yeah, so the cheese really does help. So you get the bread, you get the butter, and then you put the cheese, put that in the oven. Well, it's in the oven.
You put 5,000 different kinds of
egg.
cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Load the cheese up.
Yeah.
My Nana's famous secret recipe eggs, and then you scramble those, and then you get your avocado all sliced up. You take the bread out. You lay the egg on top of the cheese with the bread. You sprinkle your everything bagel seasonings just a little bit. Then you slice your avocado. Put your avocado on top. A little bit of sriracha. A little bit more everything bagel seasoning. Boom.
There you go.
Aside from all the cheese, it sounds like diarrhea happening right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? See, it's a counterbalance.
Okay.
It's a counter.
You
That's
gotta
better.
you walk a fine line before the diarrhea and the constipation.
Even Snacks has had COVID-19. He's still laying out the recipes.
Yeah,
Still doing the snacks.
he's still fucking
So I'm
laying
able-
it down. You had that. What else have you eaten today?
I had some soup. My mom cooked some fried chicken.
What?
What?
Fried
Some
chicken.
boneless-
Fried chicken.
So she's got
Boneless
COVID.
and
She's got
fried.
COVID and she's still cooking for you.
I guess she is.
Jeez.
Damn.
Jeez.
She calls me the old geezer because I got my oops. Sorry to anybody out there that's old. She got me the little geezer with my oxygen tank,
All your oxygen tubes and all your shit.
all my tubes.
So when you walk around the house, you carry your oxygen with you.
Well, my tubes are long enough where I got enough leeway that I'm able to walk the kitchen, the bathroom.
So you can make it to the kitchen. You're good.
Yep, I've got enough leeway. And today I was cooking actually, and I unplugged myself from the oxygen. So I
Did
noticed
you
that
just stumble
You're like,
out to
what the fuck's happening? I
I
can't
don't
breathe.
feel good, motherfuckers.
I can't breathe.
Yep,
I can't breathe.
I was like, why am I not getting any air? And I noticed I was like,
I'm dying. Here I go.
And it's not funny for other people. I mean, we're making fun of snacks, not other people.
Well, you know, we're laughing with snacks.
Yes.
Yes.
exactly.
Yes. But he can
I'm
talk.
laughing at too. So
He can
it's
talk
all-
shit because he's got it, so he can talk shit.
Yeah, he does.
So
So-
it's fine.
So
Exactly.
in about 2 or 3 weeks, you're coming to the studio. You're going to be in here with us. Do you have any idea what you're going to throw down, or you're saving it for when you get here for food?
Let's just say that these past, week and dealing with the COVID and being home and everything, I've, developed some new recipes.
Okay. So
It's
we're
extra cheese to bind you up.
So if you want a COVID diet,
It's all cheese.
So
Jeez.
if you want to get constipated, I got a
That's
separate
perfect.
recipe book.
Oh,
That'd be nice.
It's just all cheese.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
eat a
it's
bunch
all-
of cheese, hands full of cheese.
Yep.
Yep, it's quesadilla without the tortillas.
And of course, up here it's Tillamook cheese and some other, I don't know. Tillamook's the only one I really know of here so far.
Yeah. When you get here, we'll have some cheese. We go get
Heck
some
yeah, we
cheese.
will.
Yeah.
And there is some good ice cream shop that I've seen in a couple different little towns around
Yeah.
here and in the town we're in that we have to try.
Ooh. Can you still eat ice cream when you had COVID?
Heck yeah. I got myself some orange sherbet in the hospital.
Damn.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what other dessert though? Didn't you were there 2 nights, right?
Yeah, 2 nights. I got orange sherbet and then ice cream. They have puddings. They've got they had pumpkin pie. They had mind you, this is if anybody wanted to know, I was in there the day after my birthday, so that's how I spent my 25th birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, but the day on your birthday, you were sick as a fucking dog, so
Yeah.
So at least you got a meal on the next day.
Got a
You
couple
can eat
meals in there. Yeah.
At least I got some meals on, and I was like, the nausea. I think the nausea is probably the biggest symptom I had.
Right.
And yeah, but that nausea, those doctors were like, we're gonna give you something for the nausea, and I said that's great because I want to try your menu.
Yeah.
Jeez. I've seen it and I want all this shit.
Yeah.
I want lobster.
I'm ordering up. I gotta.
Because with COVID, they want to make sure everything's safe. So the nurse has to be the one to come bring it in when she comes in. All hazmat suit up. And
oh my gosh!
Oh
wow!
please.
Wow.
They're always the one that want to bring it in. So they're like, make sure you order.
Yeah.
I said, don't worry, I'll be sending in my orders. I am not eating. I'm
Yeah.
eating.
I'm
But
gonna grub.
didn't you sleep in one morning and then your mom ordered for you?
Oh yeah, I had a huge plan too. I looked at the menu. I was like, ooh, I'm gonna make myself a nice omelet with this turkey scramble and all this stuff. And I woke up in the morning and they brought my breakfast, and I was like, how am I supposed to order my breakfast? Apparently, my mom ordered for me, and I got a couple of flapjacks and some sausage.
That's it. You got the old standby. That's
I
it.
mean, it was delicious, but it wasn't what I was planning. So,
That's what happens when you're next door to your mom in the hospital and she orders it for you.
I guess so. And I mean, I understand some people don't understand technology, but like my room, I have the lights off. So, I'm tired. I'm trying to rest. My mom couldn't figure out her lights. So, and the curtain's wide open. So it's
I'll
not,
just order him breakfast. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order breakfast.
I guess, yeah, she's
He
ordering.
looks hungry.
That's my baby. I'm gonna order him some food.
That's my peanut. I'm gonna get
I
my
remember I was like
peanuts and
half
food.
asleep, and I guess I heard it. I guess I heard her ordering. I didn't know it was for me, but I guess.
Yeah, well, it was.
Oh, you'll have to do pancakes and the Canadian bacon. And
Mom, I wanted a fucking omelet. That's
I know, and I'm like, I better. And I told her, I said, you better hope I'm staying another night. I want to try the omelet. And so, I mean, of course, I didn't want to be in the hospital, but I still wanted to try their food.
yeah.
That's so funny. So never stay in a room next to your mom in the
No.
hospital.
No,
She'll
and
order for you.
if you do, close the curtain so you can order your breakfast. And
Yeah, order
Yeah.
your fucking self.
Big Dog AC show. We have snacks on the line. Snacks recovering from COVID-19. And I figured it was, talk to him about some of the
Yep.
interesting, because everybody's different with it. Everybody
Everybody's
gets different stuff with it.
Yeah.
And it's for real. I mean, there's no joke. I mean,
Yeah,
you get
some
it.
people are
It'll
worse
fuck
than
you up,
others,
man.
but yeah. And snacks, were you finally able to wash your hair though when you got home?
Oh, that's the first thing I did right when I got home from the hospital. I
Took a bath.
I took a shower right away, and I had to hook myself back up to my oxygen. But I made sure I did that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we're glad we're glad you're feeling better, and we can't wait for you to get to the studio and come in.
Yeah, I'm
and-
excited.
yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be a good time. So,
Yep, and bring some more snacks.
yep. So coming up, AC's
Movie
review.
Ooh.
All right, sing a little bit for us, Snacks, before we go.
It's AC's movie review.
It is time for AC's movie
It's my fault for telling him to stick around, right? It's my fault. It's my fault. Well, I appreciate Snacks for singing my intro today.
Yeah, I think it was great. It's fucking awesome, man.
Oh my
Are you
goodness.
kidding me? He needs a record deal. He
Oh,
should
telling
be
you,
signed.
the oxygen just helps his voice.
So,
You definitely sound like you got some oxygen in there.
so Snacks is sticking around for the movie review. So
Review,
what
yes.
the fuck's a movie?
The movie
AC?
is called Crimson Peak, and it's from 2015. It's from 2015.
Yeah. Okay, this is what you
And
get.
honestly, I feel like I remember when this movie came out and seeing the previews and stuff, because this has Tom Hiddleston from Loki.
Oh,
from,
Loki, yeah.
From
yeah,
Avengers.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Jessica Chastain, who of course is
she's
very
hot.
popular.
She's hot.
Yes. And then Mia something or other, who I think
Sereno?
was
Sereno?
no.
Oh.
Mia Wasikowska.
Oh, she's a good actress. I think she played Alice in Wonderland.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. She was Alice in Wonderland.
Snacks has all the answers.
And then Charlie Hunt something from Sons of Anarchy. What's his name? Jack.
Charlie Human.
Charlie Human.
Shoot me, man. I knew.
Okay.
What
Yes.
the fuck's his name? Somebody
Yeah,
get his
him.
name. What's his name?
So he was in that too.
Charlie
So this is kind of like a popular movie, and I remember seeing the preview. This is like 6 years ago, and thinking that it looked really cool because it looked kind of scary and shit. So okay. So let me read this from IMDb.
What's it rated?
It's rated R. And it's
Ooh.
drama, fantasy, and horror. So I watched it on Netflix because I think it just barely came out on Netflix. So it kept popping up on the shit. So I'm like, let me watch it. The plot here is: in the aftermath of a family tragedy, an aspiring author is torn between love for her childhood friend and the temptation of a mysterious outsider. Trying to escape the ghosts of her past, she is swept away to a house that breathes, bleeds, and remembers.
Damn.
So first of all, if you're looking at this description, she does not necessarily love the childhood friend dude. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But anyways, so I watched it.
And that's the tea.
What?
That's the tea.
Yes. So I watched it, and I will admit that the ghosts that are in this, because there's like 3-4 different ghosts from people that got killed this whole situation at this one house, they are scary, and they do pop out at you. So Snacks might be like, I'm not sure if I'm gonna watch it.
I mean,
It takes a lot for me to get scared with these movies.
Not Snacks though.
Snacks. I know.
Snacks jumps at the fucking
I'll
second.
I'll have to up my oxygen intake.
Yeah, you'll up your oxygen.
Yep.
Yeah, but no. So the ghosts in this story, though, they surprise you. So the jump hole situation is very well done,
You're right.
and the ghosts themselves are scary looking. So they're not like overly sweet and bullshit, because this is rated R, so it's not PG-13. So this is rated R, where you can see like one of them has their skin taken off, so you just kind of see the muscles and stuff.
Damn.
So you can.
That's rough.
Well, it's
Kind of like when I put the floor in. My skin was gone. I was all nubbed down to nubs.
just like you're all nubbed down to nubs.
I was nubbed. Nobody helped.
Exactly.
Nobody came to help me. I just did it myself.
Hey, I was trying to help you sometimes, but
you were laughing.
really in the other room,
You were
I was just
laughing at
hearing
me.
you fucking cussing your ass off all the time. And I was like,
Yeah.
me and Kitty are like, fuck that. Yeah, me and Kitty are like, fuck that.
Yep.
So this one, the ghost story on top of what's going on was pretty good. Of course, Tom Hiddleston, that's his name, right? Yeah, Loki. Okay,
Yeah.
your battery is going.
Yeah, my battery's going dead. So
Okay, well, Snacks. If we lose Snacks, we lose Snacks.
Yeah, my battery's going
we're
dead.
trying Snacks. Okay.
What-
He was
Let's
good.
hope
in-
my battery on my oxygen's better than the phone.
I hope so. Gee.
I don't want to see you go belly up.
No.
I'm on 20. We're good. I'm plugged into a wall.
Okay, he's plugged into a wall, so he's good. So all the acting was good. The story was actually very good. I did like it. I did like the whole situation, and the main girl who played, well, her character was Edith, and she was the one that has played Alice in Wonderland. So she was the main chick, and she was a author. She was trying to write and back in that time, women could not do shit, and that part frustrates the fuck out of me, because I'm like, if I was back in that day, I'd be arrested or I'd have problems, because
Well, they were
that's
always
bullshit.
like, you can't vote. You know,
Right.
your job's being in the kitchen.
Yes.
That shit doesn't fly.
All you could do is you could be the receptionist, and she was typing something, and so then, well, his name was Thomas, but Tom Hiddleston, and when he came in, he came in, and he's all, oh, whoever you're, typing this up for, they're a really good writer, and she's like, well, I wrote it, and it's like, fuck you, you don't think that I could write that shit, kind of thing. But that was the time back then. So anyways, it's him and his sister, and they live in this one place that's nicknamed Crimson Peak because it's got a lot of red clay underneath the house,
Oh,
underneath the manor or whatever.
right.
So he's out trying to find funding for people to pay for the excavation of the clay and to use the clay in building and all this other shit. So then he goes to New York. That's where he met her, and her dad is the one that's kind of runs this big construction company or whatever. And then so he does some background check on this guy because he sees his daughter likes him, and they kind of like each other, whatever. Finds out that he was married or is still currently married. So he tries to pay the guy off, and so him and his sister, they're like, okay, well, we'll take the check and we'll leave. And then of course, then the daughter finds out that he tried to pay him off, but the dad gets killed.
What?
By somebody who...
How's the death scene?
The
I
death...
mean, don't give it away, but like, was the death scene like good? Like, are they good?
Yes, because the dad would go to this, the gentleman's club, or it's not a gentleman's club like a stripper, like a strip joint. It's like, the gym where only men could go, and they could go, take their showers and get ready before work and all
Take
that
their
bullshit.
showers.
Yeah, and all that
Oh.
bullshit. Cigar and get breakfast and all that bullshit stuff that they could do. So he was there, and he would go there every morning before he would go to work, and then get breakfast, take shower, shave, and blah, blah, blah. So then after he gives those people the check so that they leave the daughter alone, he gets killed. So someone sneaks into that locker room type situation when he's going to shave, and he's got his robe on, and, got the water running and stuff that he's going to take a shave and stuff. So someone comes and bashes his head into the sink.
Fuck.
Oh,
Horrible.
And so then, blood all... and blood,
terrible.
blood all over. And this is not a B movie. This was like a movie that was in the theater. So it was definitely more well done than some of the movies I have seen.
Oh, good.
So I wasn't even
Yeah.
going to talk about this one because it's kind of like a more blockbuster type movie, but this is the one I had a chance to watch while doing the whole situation, moving up here and stuff.
Yeah, that took some
So,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But so the death scene was good.
what did he back in with, an oxygen tank?
He did not have a bad. He did not have an oxygen. This is before the time of COVID. And
what do
before
you
the time
what do you
of
got? What do you
oxygen.
got about oxygen tanks over there?
They're
no-
heavy.
No, but of course, then after the dad dies, then the daughter, she's all alone. So then that's when the other guy swoops in. Thomas.
Yep.
Swoops
Yes.
in.
Yeah.
So they get married, and then he takes her to London, or not London, but it's England,
Yeah.
near London. And that's the whole manor that has the clay underneath. And then that's the sister that's there also. And there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that you don't know what's going on. Well, I kind of feel like I don't know if I should say, but okay. So the whole history.
Well, you're doing a movie review.
I know,
just
so I guess
say
I better say it.
Yeah, say it.
Okay. So the brother and
What?
sister have a history of the brother marrying rich women, and
Attaboy.
they end up dying and disappearing, kind of thing. And then they get the money, of course, and then they continue living. How about that? We'll just say that.
Yep.
But then people don't even really know that these other women that he married are gone. I mean, they're just, I don't know, they just kind of disappear. And back then, of course, there's no cell phones. There's hardly any mail. It takes like 2 weeks for something to get from New York to London,
Yeah.
because it's got to go across the boat, whatever.
So
So there's a lot of shit. So it takes forever, and you can't track anybody.
So let me ask you, 1 to 5 beers.
Okay.
What are you dropping on this movie? 1 to 5 beers.
I was conflicted because some of the stuff, like the stories,
She's conflicted.
I'm conflicted because some of the ghost story stuff,
Hold on.
some of the ghost story stuff was actually really good. So that part was really good, but then I don't know. You kind of just
Can you see?
some of the stuff's kind of predictable. So
Okay, so wait. Do this. Base it. I mean, of course, give it overall. Okay, give it on your special effects and the scares. How would you rate it?
special effects and the scares were probably like a 3.5, 4. So they were pretty good. They were actually really good because you could tell that this was not a B movie. This was like a real movie, you know, because Loki was in it. So he's not going to be
shit,
in like
Loki's
some
in
shitty
it.
movie.
We've got a show coming out in June, by the way, everybody. If you're into Marvel, Loki show, Disney Plus, check it out.
Everybody's,
Is it just him?
everybody's into Marvel.
Loki?
Yeah, it's all about Loki.
I love
shit.
him though.
Yeah,
I do like him as
I'll probably
Loki.
sit
And he
there.
did have the long brown hair like Loki. Like it was the same overlap
Oh yeah.
of it. So
Yep.
he looked really good.
I'll sit there in my underwear and watch some Loki.
No, you don't do it. I will.
I know
not
you
you.
will.
You
You
don't need
will.
to, because that's part of why.
Big
That's
Dog
another reason why I watched
AC
this
show.
because he was in it and he looked good.
We missed you. We've been gone for about a month. We fucking missed
Okay,
you.
and then back to your rating. The
Yeah,
story.
we're good.
Okay, so the regular rating though for the actual movie,
Yeah.
I'm only like 3 because
What?
it wasn't. I mean, the
You know,
movie itself.
every movie since we started the podcast, every movie's been low.
No, no,
but Snacks,
No.
hold on, Snacks.
Hold on, Snacks.
Hold on, Snacks. She scares the shit out of me with these movies, and then she talks about them, and I'm like, that's low? You were just scaring the shit out of me a couple minutes ago with this thing. So,
Yeah, well, I
three.
mean, yeah, because okay, because
This is the AC movie review, not Big Dog.
see, there you go. He defends me.
Hey,
There
hey,
you go.
Hey, hey.
Yeah, but because ultimately it was okay. It wasn't like as hyped. Okay, I can give it 3.5, but it wasn't as. I mean, the scares when they came were good, but it wasn't. That wasn't the whole story.
right.
That wasn't the whole idea.
I know.
It was predictable.
Like even okay, because Edith, the main character, the one that was Alice in Wonderland, she was an author. Okay, so the story that she wrote and that they talked about
Right.
was that it was a ghost story with a love story in it. And this movie itself, I feel like, was exactly that, where there was the kind of love story
So you
because
give
her and the dude.
So you give it 3 stars.
I'm giving
3
it.
beers.
I'm giving it 3 because it was a kind of love story, twisted love story in it, with a ghost story on top of it,
Right.
and then the ending, though,
Right.
was somewhat surprising. Well, not really, because I kind of figured it was going to happen, but it could take some people off, by surprise. So I don't know. I mean, for it being, especially it being like a major movie,
Yeah.
I think it could have been better. But honestly, I don't know what would make a 5. I've never had a 5. I've never seen a 5.
But for our first movie back in a month, we're living in Oregon. The studio, Razor Sharp Studios in Oregon. We're up here now. Mm-hmm. This is a good
I'm
review.
giving it a 3
Yeah.
because when I was watching it, it made me jump every couple seconds, every once in a while. But I had no problem sleeping,
Can I ask you a question?
I guess,
Have you ever watched a scary movie with Snacks?
multiple times.
Yeah, how was that?
This would scare him because there were, like I say, the ghosts that were in it were scary.
Yeah.
So
And the jump scares is what really gets me, too.
yeah, and there were quite a few because they would come up. And like one was when she was a little girl and her mom just died, and then her mom came to her, but her mom did not come to her as like some peaceful, happy, pretty looking little ghost. She came as like a skeleton face with like the black shroud on.
Perfect.
And
That's
long black skeleton like
ex-
fingers
it's
touching her.
Exactly what I need to see when I wake up at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I'll come like that with my oxygen tank. I'll paint it.
We'll hear you dragging. We'll hear you dragging it down the hallway.
Use the force.
I'll
So-
paint it black.
yeah,
I feel like this would probably scare Snacks a little bit at certain points,
yeah.
but I mean, because it did make me like certain times were like, oh shit, and they were scarier than other things that I've seen.
I don't know how that would scare Snacks. He was a football player. He was a center, offensive lineman.
Shit.
Just a badass out there on the football
can't even.
field.
Hey, I watched Annabelle. I thought somebody was coming down the fireplace at your guys' whole studio.
See?
He
thought somebody was coming down the fireplace.
In fact, I am terrified of clowns. I'm so afraid of clowns.
I think Marilyn Manson would scare Snacks.
Oh my god! He heard the cat drinking water, and he's like, "What the
fuck? It's
What's that?
The world.
What's that?" I'm like, "She's drinking water." Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, and I'm terrified of clowns. I have a really bad fear of them. When I was younger, I traumatic experience with some clowns. But I watched both It movies with AC, and I loved those. So, those are.
What do you want? What do you want? A cookie? What the hell, dude?
No,
I'm not watching.
But then, another movie, it's I'm scared that I'm hearing the cat drinking water. Something's gonna come down the fire. But I'm terrified of clowns, and I can watch those movies.
Didn't you get some clown socks at one time?
I did, yeah. AC got me some clown socks.
Yep.
I wore them during the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. He said they were going to protect him from the from the clown.
Oh shit.
So, anyways, I got 3.
Big Dog AC show. Here we are. Snacks on the line with us, recovering from COVID-19.
Mm-hmm.
So, we you just got your vaccination, didn't you?
Yeah, I got the first one.
Yeah, so I'm going next week to get it. So
yep.
Probably I'm going to grow a third arm, the back of my back or something. I don't know what's going to happen, man.
You'll be fine.
I don't want to do it.
Just don't pay attention to my third eye that I got, so it's fine. No, it's fine. It honestly was not a big deal. I got it.
Yeah.
It was not a big deal.
So anyways, Snacks will be in the studio in about 2 or 3 weeks, give or take. We'll do some stuff and eat some snacks.
Yep.
And we appreciate you listening. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll watch a movie. We'll try to watch a movie before the show.
Yeah.
So I got to find a really good, gruesome, scary one.
No.
For him.
Maybe
no. He'll watch it.
He won't watch it.
I still ask Snacks.
Did you watch it?
Did you ever watch Hell House? Because that I think those were really good. I did like those a lot.
I have not, but
okay.
That's the show, right?
Yeah.
Hell House is like three movies.
Yeah, 3 movies in a row. You and your mom should get some popcorn and watch it.
Yes,
we
because
do have popcorn. We have kettle corn.
Well, there you go. Watch it.
Yeah.
Because I did enjoy those because those were really good stories, and I did like those a lot. Mm-hmm.
I might have to turn my oxygen up.
Yeah, probably.
I'm on 2 liters right now. Maybe I need to get 4.
Big Dog AC show. Thanks for listening. We'll do another show in a couple weeks. Have a great night, and
thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening.